YouTube! What's going on, everybody? Raptor Gaming here, bringing you an updated UMI controlled deck profile. I have recently decided to go back to Blue Eyes. Unfortunately, Master Duel helped me come up with that decision. No, honestly, I just like Blue Eyes cards so much that I just can't seem to get away with it or away from it for too long. But I figured I'd end on the updated version of this deck that I landed on through testing and playing. And obviously it was requested by a couple of you, so I figured I'd bring it to you. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's any other decks. If I have them, I can put them up for you. Otherwise, I'm going to do some updated Blue Eyes deck profiles in the future. And who knows, maybe we'll end up back at this one. But anyways, we'll get into it. Starting off with the main deck. This deck has to see, basically it's like 2-card floodgate option. Pretty much UMI in this card to get functioning. Otherwise, it's just kind of a rough time. 3 of this card. Always want to see it. Best card of the deck. Searches any of your UMI cards pretty much. And then also is your floodgate to only control... Each player can only control 1 non-water monster. So very, very good. 3 copies of Fish Sonar. Searches it. Can also special summon a vanilla monster if you have UMI on the field. You can also get to other cards like Jellyfish and whatnot. But I would say must play 3 of that card. That card is amazing. New addition, 3 Foolish Burial Goods. I'll just go ahead and show this off. So the combo with this is you send... We're playing 2 copies of Ice Barrier, and you send this to the grave, and then you can send a level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to the graveyard, then add 1 water monster from your graveyard to your hand, and then it just locks you into water monsters. And then it's also a battle trap to where you can make a monster's attack 0 and negate its effects. But ultimately, it's really just in here for basically another searcher for your boss monster, which is your Ocean Dragon Lord Kirushin. So I would say 2 to 3 copies of this. I kind of went back and forth, but honestly, in this deck, if you don't see Kirushin, you kind of just are not having a... You're having more of kind of like a slow grind game until you get to it. 3 copies of First of the Penguin. This card is basically a free summon and searches your Ocean Dragon Lord. So you can special summon this card, and then if you do, it becomes a tuner, and then basically it searches your Ocean Dragon Lord as well. So 3 copies of First Penguin. Next, I am playing 1 copy of Warrior of Atlantis. I go back and forth between 1 and 2 copies of this card. I think 1 is just enough, honestly. But if you want to bump it up because you feel like you're not seeing UMI enough, I would say 2. 3 a Legendary Ocean. There again, UMI lowers all your water monsters, makes your Kirushin a free normal summon. So 3 Sea Stealth Attack, or Sea Stealth number 2, sorry. Counts as UMI and then can special summon a water monster from your hand or grave in the battle phase, and then it destroys itself. So you can combo that with Sea Stealth Attack, and this can banish the water monster to the end of the turn and protect all your face-up back row, and then you get it back at the end phase so it stays on the field. So kind of another pseudo way to summon any water monster, particularly your Ocean Dragon Lord. 1 Kirushin's Dark Reef. I feel like this card is really greedy, but it's still really good. It's usually more of a problem because when you're in the situation of using this, you're getting rid of UMI, and then you usually turn off your floodgate. Just 1 of this card. I don't think it's super vital. I think I'd rather just put the floodgate up most of the time, but if you get a chance to use it, it's usually really strong when it does resolve and when it works really well. 3 Electric Jellyfish. Being a spell / monster negate is really nice. Permanent attack increase. And then being able to special summon a water monster from your hand by sending an UMI card from your deck to the grave, I believe it is. I believe it can also do field. No. Hand, deck, or face-up field. So it can send an UMI from anywhere, which is pretty nice. Maiden of the Aqua, this one. So this is in here purely because it's for those awkward cases where you really want to get going and you use the Kirishina's Reef. You can summon this, and this counts as UMI as long as there's no field spell anywhere. So it's just kind of a free way to get like this with your Ocean Dragon Lord and have the lock. If you cut this card, you can cut this card. But I felt it came up quite a few times, so I just thought I'd mention that. One Doom Kraken. This thing's kind of nice because it bounces cards, and then obviously an attack negation is sometimes really nice when you're trying to set up your board and you're trying to set up for the Kirishine, but you're not quite there yet, and you don't have the Battle Trap, which is the Sea Stealth attack. One Pot of Prosperity for consistency. This is in a different sleeve because this could be Extravagance, it could be Moray of Greed, or any kind of draw card. I just feel like Prosperity is the best for consistency, so I highly recommend that. Non-engine, one Call by the Grave. Mostly because the stuff that you activate, you need it to resolve to get to your essential combo pieces, because you're not really comboing very much. You're just trying to get to like 1 to 2 specific cards. So for hand traps, I am playing 3 Perilia for draw power, and then Vanquish Soul is really, really popular, so it kind of feels really good right at the moment. Also, I am playing triple Impulse, and Perilia does not conflict with Impulse. Fualos does, and I've had that come up a couple times where I've had to use the Impulse before like a Fual or Fualos or whatever, and then I'll just be turned off of it. So I just went with Perilia, and it's also a water monster, so you can use it in conjunction with Impulse basically. So, and with Jellyfish. And then last, triple Infinite Impermanence. This is still my favorite hand trap of the game. Being able to activate all 3 copies in a single turn, and then it'll help your Impulse pop the summon card, whatever it is, if you use it, you know, and it's in the graveyard already. And yeah, so that's it for the main deck. Extra deck, extra deck is pretty much totally free to whatever you want to play. This deck can make a lot of stuff, but ultimately your end board is really just trying to set up your main deck stuff. So like this with a that with a Jellyfish and an Umi. So the extra deck can be whatever you want it to be. And I will just show you the main cards. You just have to play a Brio. Either one, doesn't really matter. That's just your reveal card for the first of the Penguin to search your Ocean Dragon Lord. And then the only other cards that ever came up for me are BLS, which you don't have to play, or Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Bear, which you also do not have to play. This is the only mandatory extra deck card to play. And then otherwise, I really rarely found myself going into the extra deck at all. It's really just first of the Penguin for either one of these. This is just the budget option. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Definitely wanted to bring that to you before I switched out here. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.